Hey guys, how's it going? I'm at Lighty, and this is part 2 of the Vaal Fireball guide. Scion, Lowlife. We've gone Lowlife. That's basically what this video is talking about, and we'll go over the gear choices and do a little map demo and talk about what's coming next, hopefully. So I'm Vaal Fireball. This means I'm utilizing the Vaal Fireball gem and a 6-link, and my links are crit damage, fork, crit strikes, fire pen, and control destruction. They're about to get 20, so I'll flip them, and my damage should go up a little bit. Running 6 uniques at the moment. It's a lot of uniques. Let's go over our jewels first. So most of our jewels, our rares look like this: multi. Hopefully another roll like res or something. This one's got multi, and attacks me with maces. That's very important for a shield charge. This one is attacks me with one hands, multi. Basically, I want a bunch of multi. Same uniques running before. 2 rolling flames. Ideally, I'll have a next episode. One of them will be Vowed and Corrupted, so it has immune to silence, because that is kind of problematic. And the other things are Chill of Corruption, that hasn't changed, and Sacrificial Harvest. Maybe I'll get a 30% compared to my 29%, but you'll see that it's not even an issue. Our tree looks like such. Low life version, we just grab Pain Attunement, Arcane Vision, so we can actually fucking see, and some effective ES nodes like Faith and Steel. Sanctity is pretty good. Foresight and Path of Servant's not bad. Nullification's just the dankest dank. Hopefully next we'll be grabbing Ghost Reaver, because we can just get a little bit of leech from our Doriani's Catalyst. We went from Brightbeak to Catalyst. Catalyst is insane damage. 96% elemental damage is gross. It does have actually pretty good attack speed, so our shield charge is still quite fast, and that's mostly thanks to our Insanity Gloves. Essence of Insanity again. Use these on a ID4 Circ Gloves. Try to get as high ES as possible. Ours are 100 with a pretty high int, so I'm not really going to complain, and they give us a more multiplier on our shield charge. Faster attacks in there. But yeah, for the tree, there's not much we'd go for next. The big thing we picked up is Overcharged. It's pretty good. Alternatively, can do Intuitive Leap right here and do some shenanigans with grabbing Melding and Dreamer and Overcharge and skipping Conduit. But overall, I found it to be not very efficient. So Overcharge gives us a 12% chance to gain a random charge. This pretty much means when we're running through, we'll always have full frenzy charges and full endurance. We already get full power charges from our Curse on Hit setup, which is as of such, Assassin's Mark, Curse on Hit, and Herald of Ice. We don't have lightning anymore in that setup because we have to manage our low life shit. So we're basically at like no mana, no life, which is where we want to be. And you're asking, well, how can you cast Fireball pretty safely, even on a 4-link? It's thanks to our helm, the Vertex. This gives us 50% reduced mana cost of socketed gems and +1 level. Tons of ES, 270, and we also get nice chaos res. Because we're a low life, chaos res is important, and our chaos res is at -10, meaning it's not at least -75. Same things, LMP, Fireball, Control Destruction, Echo. You can put in Crit Strikes instead of Echo if you want. I found the difference isn't major. Blood Magic, Clarity, Herald of Thunder. Clarity just pushes us over the top. We are running Purity of Elements. This helps cover our gaps of our res, and there's not much else we can run for 35% aura. And this just makes it nice since we're running so many uniques like Eye of Chiula. Our ring is just res, ES. Same with our belt is a ton of res, ES. And our other ring is the Pariah. Pariah is pretty good. This gives us 100 flat ES. Kind of makes up for the fact that we have shit ES, or we would have shit ES now. I mean, we'd be at like 8k if it was 2.6, but since we're in 3.0, ES has been pretty much gutted. Plus, we can put Discipline in here, and it makes our Discipline have +2 levels, so it's a little bit better of a Discipline. And our boots are Sintrek, which for some reason they weren't hit with the ES nerf because the base was Stealth Boots. Obviously, it's like a hybrid type bullshit, so it's honestly also kind of funny because enemies can't leech life from me, and enemies can't leech mana from me, so I am officially leech immune. Flasks are just whatever. You just want to have a freeze immune and a curse immune and a bleed immune somewhere in there, and utilities, it's all doesn't like, it can be pretty budget, as you can see. So you want to stick to things like Shaped Beach, you know, Shaped Mesa, that type of stuff, super linear. So when we're starting the map, you just kill some stuff, get charges up. It's not very hard to get charges. Just kill a couple of packs and we're full charges. Once you're full charges, you're off to the races. The one thing I want to say though, once you are going, you don't want to wait until you see mobs around you to Vaal Fireball. You want to Vaal Fireball the second you get it back up, okay? So, I Vaal Fireball, I start moving. Second I get it back up, you slam spacebar. I have it a spacebar, okay? Because of this, you're not going to miss a beat when it comes to your Vaal Fireball. So you can pretty much go from Vaal Fireball. It travels extremely far, like extremely far. You don't have to worry about it hitting anything. You will hit stuff even if you don't like shield charge properly. So no matter what, you're going to keep on going, just keep on shield charging. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole map right there. So that was the map cleared in like a minute. Yes, you can go through and you can loot if you want. You could, you know, kill the stragglers. There's gonna be some, but yeah, that's literally a map demo. So let's do another one because that went a little fast. So let's just go over it one more time. So the map starts. All you want to do is you want to get your charges up. So you just fireball a couple things. Okay, so we have a Vaal fireball. You always want to keep your map up. You want to realize that the pathing of this isn't going to be the same every single time. But you want to start by gathering a little bit of mobs, and then once you Vaal fireball, you just go. Then once you go, you just keep hammering Vaal fireball as fast as you can fucking push it. And sometimes when you don't crit like that, it won't refund you. Like, you won't get it back. But it's not gonna, it's gonna be pretty close most of the time. So you should be like a-okay to just keep going again. And every now and then you will find a shrine, you'll find a box, you can click them if you want to. So here's a breach. Breaches are very interesting for this build because sometimes you could just kind of sit in the middle if it allows you to, and then just hold down Vaal fireball. You kind of have to wait till it pushes out, and then just you can start Vaal fireballing. But you should be able to go pretty much just Vaal fireball to Vaal fireball, assuming everything spawns the right way and you do crit like I do. And even if you don't crit, your damage should be high enough that you could probably get your Vaal fireball back. Holy shit, the fuck did I log into? This game is quickly turning into like a fucking JRPG anime. So in general, you have no leech, you have no instant leech, because that's what they did to 3.0. So pretty much leeching without instant leech feels shit, but we can pick up Ghost Reaver and it will be okay with like just the 0.2 from Durianis isn't the worst. Overall though, the build clears fine. You have no single target, you just have to kind of accept that in life because you just don't. But your AoE is going to be like off the charts. Like even a single target where you can kill like select things that spawn, but it's never going to be an amazing amount since you are running on a 4-link. Although your 4-link does have like a lot of damage, as in like 60k DPS on a 4-link. But yeah, it's pretty much mostly just hammering, in my case, spacebar and shield charging around, keeping your map open. That's the gist of the build. So if you enjoy something like that, this might be okay for you. It's a very different playstyle than like other builds have, playing Vaal Fireball. Especially as Scion, I guess. Even like single target things like the Beyond spawns, they'll pretty much die to your Vaal Fireball just because of how the AoE stacks with Rolling Flame. Watch our single target go against Mammoth. You just sit next to him and you just, yeah. It will actually kill him. So like, you have some single targets, just very situational. So since last time we talked about Uber Lab, the only thing that changes in Uber Lab is you can pretty much just, you take the Witch Dart. They changed it so that picking one of the path things gives you 2 passive points, so it's actually better than taking the one behind each. So you just get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 passive points for being Scion, basically. The only thing I really utilize this for is I pick up just this one 16% spell damage node. It's not much worth it to do anything else. I actually just realized right now, I think you could just take this and then drop both of these. Oh shit, you can. It saves you 1 point right there. Huh. See? Learning every day. So that saves you 1 point actually. So glad I just noticed that. So, oh look, I'm over 6k ES now. Oh, I've done it. 6k ES. In 3.0. Who thought it was possible as a low-life shitter build? But yeah, like I don't see me really breaking past 7k ever. The next thing I'm gonna get is Presence of Chiula. That's really expensive. How much do I have right now? Got 274 chaos. Alright. They're like 400 safe for Presence of Chiula, but that should give me a nice little boost of ES and a bunch of chaos res, so that's pretty good. But yeah, that about wraps it up. My future plans, as I just told you, is probably like throwing a few empowers, enhances, enlightens, get Presence of Chiula, get better Insanity Gloves, maybe with like actual res in them and shit. Just get better ES gear all around. But yeah, that about wraps it up. I hope you guys enjoyed and seeing part 2, the progress we've made. I look forward to seeing part 3. And yeah, just to go over the tree one more time. Gotta grab Throat Seekers, next 4 points after that. Ghost Reaver, probably Alchemist 2, and then get this pass point because it's 4 away and that's actually worth it. So I'm at Lighty, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.